Yo, so what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. So as you guys know, Bloodhunt has been such a fun experience, and to me like a fresh experience to the battle royale genre of gaming. So I just got done watching the Bloodhunt community event. This is where the developers all sit down during a live stream, answer questions, talk to the community, and even let us know about upcoming patches coming to the game. And they're actually been very transparent with us. I think it was a good live stream, and I really like their transparency and how much information they're giving us during these streams. So they were talking about and letting us know about a new patch coming to Vampire the Masquerade Bloodhunt later on this week. So we're actually getting 2 patches this month, one later on this week, and then the next one is going to be around like Halloween time. So within this new patch, we are actually getting a lot of good changes to Bloodhunt, a lot of quality of life changes as well, and we got a bunch of nerfs and buffs coming to the archetypes. So we're going to be talking about things like the Prowler getting nerfed, Saboteur's buff, Siren's buff, the crossbow got a huge nerf, double crossbow got a buff, and even potentially a new TTK in Bloodhunt. For those of you who don't know what TTK means, it means time to kill. So as you guys know, the time to kill in Bloodhunt is a little bit longer than most games, and I honestly like that. I think it's a good thing, but we're going to be talking about that later on in the video. So without further ado, I want to go down a list here, some notes that I took during the live stream, so you guys don't have to go and watch the entire hour-and-a-half live stream yourself. This is kind of going to be like a summary of it, and just some of the major points and changes that they made that are coming to the game. So the first thing I want to get out the way, the elephant in the room, which is actually what they started out with. They started out with letting us know about the Prowler getting nerfed. They said something about wanting the other archetypes to be able to catch up to how good the Prowler is. So as you guys know, the Prowler is dominating most games in Bloodhunt right now, and a lot of people have been asking them to actually nerf it. So they didn't let us know exactly what they're going to be doing to the Prowler, but they said they're going to be tweaking his invisibility. Maybe it's going to have a shorter duration, or maybe you can slightly see through the mist. I'm not sure exactly what they're going to be doing, but maybe it's going to be a good change. Maybe they'll have it easier to kind of track the Prowler while they're doing their invisibility. So I actually can't wait to see the changes they're bringing to the Prowler and how it's going to affect the game itself. So the next thing they moved on to talk about is the Saboteur Buff. One of the main points they said about the Saboteur is that his passive ability when you crouch and you go invisible will be activated a lot faster than it was before. They didn't really talk about too many more changes they're making to Saboteur, but hopefully this change right here will actually make Saboteur a little bit better. I know they don't want to accidentally make too many things OP, so they're going to monitor as it goes and as players get better at the game and as more average players start playing. But the next thing they brought up is the Siren in that class with the blinding beauty ability. So they're actually saying certain players that have their graphical settings, you know, changed and tweaked a little bit actually weren't even able to get blinded by the blinding beauty ability, basically rendering the ability completely useless and kind of giving you a disadvantage for putting down your weapon and trying to use your ability during the gunfight. They said they wanted it to feel and be more like a flashbang. So I'm guessing they're going to make it brighter. They're going to make it affect your screen more so that you're actually blinded when you are hit by this blinding beauty ability. So I haven't played Siren myself yet, but I'm actually excited to see how this change is going to affect the game and, you know, affect Siren players and stuff like that. So that was pretty much it for the archetypes. So now we're going to get into some of the weapons in the game that are being tweaked a little bit. Or maybe I shouldn't even say a little bit, because the crossbow is getting a huge nerf. The headshot multiplier is getting reduced on the crossbow, the damage of the gas and the damage over time is being severely reduced, and even the initial impact damage is reduced by a severe amount. So actually later on in the live stream they did give a little bit of metrics. So he did say like the damage would be going from 20 on initial impact damage down to 4, so it's getting a significant nerf. As you guys know, the crossbow was really strong and they're trying to tweak the meta a little bit. I'm not really for this or against this one, but like most of the other ones, I can't wait to see how it's actually going to tweak the game and change gameplay. I wonder if it's going to be a significant change to gameplay. I think it will be though. So the double mini crossbows are getting a buff as well. They're saying you're going to be able to shoot it more, basically shooting more explosive rounds, explosive arrows at a time, to hopefully make the double crossbows a little bit more stronger. Right now they're saying that is the least used weapon in the game, so you know they have the stats and stuff for it. Not many people like it. I personally don't like it, and I don't think it was really that strong before. I'm not sure if this tweak is going to make it any stronger, but I guess we'll have to see when it finally does come into the game. So one of the changes that was a little bit controversial to me was them tweaking the melee. So currently in the current build of the game, when someone is chasing you with a melee, if someone is chasing you with a melee weapon, you can kind of jump out of the way. They'll slice past you. You can pretty much dodge the melee weapons pretty easy right now in Bloodhunt, and that's not really how they intended it. So they want to make the hitbox a little bit bigger so that it'll be harder to jump away from melee attacks. I don't know how I feel about this. I feel like the melee melee in CQC is actually, you know, already strong, and being able to jump away from melee attacks was kind of one of the ways you would counter it. So I'm not sure how I feel about this change. Let me know what you guys think about this change down in the comment section below, because that one is kind of controversial to me myself. They're gonna be tweaking the entity NPCs so they don't spawn so much in high numbers anymore, and they want to make them worth fighting and worth taking out. So apparently their loot drops are gonna be a lot better, and they won't be dropping like bad loot anymore. So I'm not sure what that means, but we'll have to see when it finally does come into the game. They're also thinking of raising the cap of blood resonance from 7 slots to 12. So if you guys don't know, when you eat certain colored NPCs within Bloodhunt, you get certain perks and certain like passive abilities, I should say, like being able to reload faster or cooldown is quicker on your abilities. So they're saying not many people are utilizing it as much as they would have wanted to, so they're thinking about raising the cap so that you can kind of be able to get more than you are before. So maybe it'll entice people to use them more. I'm not too sure, but I think it'll be a good change because not many, you know, it's not really a major thing right now, so they're trying to have it more of a major thing in the game itself. So I think this is a good idea. Now for all you guys that want to play like duos is coming into Bloodhunt, but they want us to vote to see if we would switch out trios for it, because the player base in Bloodhunt right now just isn't big enough to support 3 different game modes, and I completely understand that right now. So make sure you guys go and vote for the game modes you do want on the Twitter and in the Discord of Bloodhunt. So now for all you guys that do like playing duos and trios, they're gonna be fixing the ammo drop, so you don't have to drop 1 bullet at a time anymore. And this is one of the best quality of life changes, because it made dropping your friend's ammo a living hell during the game, having to either drop a whole stack or 1 bullet at a time. But yes, they are thinking about tweaking the TTK, because they said they want more average players to get, you know, downs and kills more often than not. So they're thinking about making the time to kill a little bit faster. This is something they said they're going to be monitoring a lot, because they know how much of a big change this will be to the game. And I don't really know, man. I like the time to kill in Bloodhunt right now. I feel like it makes the skill gap, you know, what it is. And if they just made it easier to get kills, they're just kind of making it easier all around for everyone, which isn't a bad idea, but I kind of like the skill gap where it is and the time to kill. I think it feels good, and a lot of people in the Twitch chat during the stream was agreeing. They really didn't want to see the time to kill get tweaked at all, but we'll have to wait and see once they finally do tweak the time to kill, if they do it, how it'll affect the game. I'm curious, and I can't wait to see, you know, how big of a difference it'll make, you know, during gameplay and while you're playing and stuff like that. And finally, they teased us the new archetype coming into the game called Venture. This archetype looks pretty cool. We don't know anything about them yet, none of their powers or abilities, but we've seen the concept art, and if I have it here, I'll put it up on the screen. I think it looks pretty dope. I like the classy, fancy look they got, and you already know they're gonna be badass, and I just can't wait, man. I mean, Bloodhunt is growing. It seems like, you know, we're a community and we're growing with this game. We're watching this game develop into what greatness it's gonna be, and that's just kind of awesome. That's just kind of dope, bro. I fuck with it. I can't wait for all these new changes, all these new things to come into the game. You guys bet I'm gonna have way more content coming out for you guys as well. And yeah, let me know what you guys think about these changes down in the comment section below. What are your opinions? What would you guys like to see tweaked? What would you guys like to see come to the game? And out of these changes, what don't you want to see come to the game? What are you like, damn, I wish I really hope that they don't do that shit and keep it the way it is? Let me know. But yeah, other than that, that is it from me, man. I really do hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, consider leaving me a like, man. Go and check out the Twitch, go and check out the Discord, join the communities. And that's it from me, man. I'm out. Y'all take it easy, bro.